Your call's coming up. I'm Richard Brown in for John Gormley. This is News Talk Radio.
Regina's #1 news and information station. News Talk 980 CJME.
Cal, why are you welding the doors shut on Randy's truck?
Just fixing up the Cowtown Agribition shuttle. Pass me that spray can.
Orange paint?
Haven't you seen Dukes of Hazzard? Once I paint the rebel flag on this new General Lee, we'll be all set.
Does Randy know you're doing this? Because I just picked up the real limo.
And Cowtown is gearing up for Agribition right now with the new fall Wrangler product in. Booty out for the ladies, Rock 47s for the guys, and new Carhartt workwear's in too. And when you buy $75 worth of Wrangler product today, you get 2 vouchers for the CCA Finals Rodeo. Now, I really need to finish this paint job.
Cal, I just parked the real limo outside.
What?
And how are you getting in there?
Easy. I'll just slide through the window.
The windows are rolled up.
Oh.
In town, out of town, and all over Agribition, it's gotta be Cowtown.
Just a dumb old cow, causing all this harm. Brandon's come out of luck, cow, direct truck, they send them back to the farm.
You're not actually richer than you think. Have your bank investments even matched market performance? Why do you keep giving them your money? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results is insanity. Here's a different idea. Allport Group Wealth Management.
I'm Steve Allport. I can tell you why your money isn't growing, and I'll show you the best way to fix that.
Get on a better path today. Allport Group Wealth Management. 347-5001. allportgroup.com.
It's the final weekend of Bay Days. Got a gift to buy in the next few months? This weekend, fine jewelry is 60% off at the Bay. We've reduced the prices, including up to 18-karat gold, diamonds, and gemstones. Get our lowest prices of the season on rings, necklaces, earrings, and more. And it's also the last chance because Bay Days ends this Monday. Plus, shop with your HBC credit card or HBC MasterCard in the fine jewelry department and save an extra 10%. Only this weekend, only at the Bay.
Hear the news. Join the conversation.
Regina's #1 news and information station.
News Talk 980 CJME.
A Rolco radio station.
News on the hour, on the half hour, and when it breaks.
An accident just outside Lumsden. I'm Colleen Hennon. Happening now, Mounties are attending to a crash on Highway 11 north of Regina. And RCMP will say, all RCMP will say is that a semi and car collided near the Lumsden Hill within the last hour or so. It's not known if anyone is hurt or if it's affecting traffic. We are in contact with Mounties and we'll bring you more information as it becomes available. A day for remembrance. As the nation pauses, the Governor General is speaking out on behalf of Canada's soldiers as we prepare to remember the fallen. We go now to Terry Pedwell in Ottawa.
David Johnson says members of the Canadian Forces are amongst the most respected people in society because they represent old-fashioned values in an age of cynicism.
There's a respect for institution, for authority, for the rule of law and public trust.
Johnson, who's also the Commander-in-Chief of the forces, will participate in Remembrance Day ceremonies here in Ottawa today alongside his wife and Prime Minister Stephen Harper. For his part, Harper says Canada's men and women in uniform have fought to defend our country and to promote and protect the values of freedom, democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. Terry Pedwell, The Canadian Press, Ottawa.
CJME News Time is 9:01 and Regina is cloudy and -4. The news for Medicare, your accessible vehicle specialist. Defense Minister Peter MacKay marked Remembrance Day this morning with about 1,000 soldiers at the Kandahar airfield in Afghanistan. MacKay read aloud the names of the 158 Canadian military personnel who have died in that country since 2002. He says reading each name pierced the hearts of their families. MacKay says those ultimate sacrifices have changed Afghanistan for the better. Here in Regina, people have 2 Remembrance Day services to choose from. The first service is at the Brand Center and begins at 10 a.m.
We'll have a ceremonial parade which includes the military, the RCMP.
Chairman of Services Ken Garbut asks that those attending be seated by 9:55. There's also a memorial service and wreath laying at the Cenotaph in Victoria Park. That service begins at 10:45. Samantha McKeag, News Talk Radio, Regina. They must pack up, though the Occupy Regina tents in Victoria Park will remain in sight of the Cenotaph through today. The city served Occupy Regina with notice that as of tomorrow morning, their camp will no longer be tolerated. The protesters say they're going to stay, But it's not the only thing on which the two sides disagree.
At yesterday's update on the eviction, City Manager Glenn Davies said most of the protesters have indicated to the city that they have both homes and employment. So, the city does not believe they'll have a homeless issue to deal with when the camp is removed.
It's not an issue that's been brought to my attention.